80 Days is a narrative-driven resource management game set in a steampunk version of 1872, where you take on the role of Passepartout, the loyal valet of Phileas Fogg, as he attempts to circumvent the world in under 80 days. You are the backbone of the entire trip by managing finances, taking care of your master, and planning the trip from city to city with 170 in total to visit. This game came out in 2015 and was extremely well received, as it was named Times Game of the Year 2014 and received numerous BAFTA nominations. And don't get me wrong, these awards are certainly well deserved. The game is an incredible example of choice-driven gameplay, with literally thousands of options when it comes to dialogue, etc. The stories this game tells are incredibly interesting, with really strong anti-colonialist themes, with romance and intrigue thrown in the mix. The story is told through Passepartout's journal entries, and the dialogue options tend to range from incredibly polite high society small talk to more brutish insults and quips, which can all affect how your personality as Passepartout develops. Your relationship with Mr. Fogg also develops throughout the trip, making it possible for you to reach London either having become close friends or merely as awkward acquaintances. A single playthrough of this game can easily take up to a couple hours, presuming you're carefully considering your choices, or as much as the in-game clock allows you to, and reading through all the walls of text the game throws at you. This makes replaying the game and possibly getting specific storylines extremely daunting. Something that other reviews have mentioned as well is the fact that a single storyline can be difficult to finish because sometimes there's no indication of where on the globe you need to go in order to see it to the end, which can make things quite frustrating. And that might honestly be my biggest gripe with the game. For a game that is meant to be all about replayability, the game sometimes makes it difficult and somewhat unrewarding to do so. There's no real way to keep track of, say, how many cities you've been to overall in your game, or what kind of endings you've managed to get, etc. The only thing is the Steam achievements, of which there are 35, but personally I think a more comprehensive checklist would make the game more enjoyable and increase replayability. Due to this, my rating for this game is 3 out of 5. I really enjoy the stories it tells and find the resource management aspect of the game really fun. The only thing that really bugs me about the game are the UI issues I mentioned, which do unfortunately make the playing experience feel like a chore, and therefore bring my rating down. Thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure to subscribe/follow for more games I play.